everybody, it's Beth, and today's video I'm going to attempt to do a cup that I have been thinking about for a while now. I'm not going to give it up until I get to where I have to put the vinyl on it, because I want to kind of keep it a little secret. It's going to be one of the peekaboo cups again. I did a peekaboo cup here last week that I finished. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it on video, but I'll try. I did the glow in the dark underneath the spray paint, and I'm very happy with the outcome of it. I didn't even notice that. I guess I could have used another coat of epoxy. But here's my peekaboo cup. And I also noticed in my video that I just did for the dragon scale cup that I was completely out of view. This is ridiculous right here. It shows more of my tripod than anything, and I do apologize. So I just need to tell myself to go lower into the video so you can see. So this is a peekaboo cup. If you guys want to know how to do it, comment in the comment section, and I will show you guys how I do it. So underneath this is glow-in-the-dark glitter. When I was selling colorants, I had glow-in-the-dark powder, and I just mixed it in with my glitter. And yeah, so that's how you make glow-in-the-dark glitter. It was pretty fun. And then when you do that, then you have to cut out your decals, and you put them on your cup, and then you spray paint it. So this is black spray paint. And then underneath it is my glitter, my glow-in-the-dark glitters. I can turn off the lights and see if you guys want to see what it does. Just hold on. I got stuff here on the floor near me. Don't want to fall. Okay, let me turn the lights off and I will show you guys what it does. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm going to have to turn this light off over here too. Jeez. All right. Oh, well, you probably could see it glowing a little bit. I don't know if you guys can. Okay, so I'm going to turn my my black light on so it kind of activates the cup. And I'm sorry, I hope you guys don't get motion sickness from this. But this is my peekaboo cup. It kind of just activates the glitter, the glow in the dark. It's pretty cool. I really enjoyed making it. This was my first try going at it, and I really enjoyed making it. If I do it again, I know what I have to do this time. And yeah, so isn't that pretty cool? Alright, let me turn all the lights back on. I'm just going to lay it right here so you guys can see it. While I turn the lights back on. You guys should see my table over here where my turner's at. Everything's glowing. Okay. Yeah, look at that. 3 lights, guys. 3 lights. But yeah, that was a fun cup. So it's going to be kind of the same concept here. I'm not doing glitter though. So my cup is going to be just spray painted because, like I said in my last video, I literally stripped a lot of cups that I had that I didn't even do, that I didn't like and all that stuff. So instead of going out and buying new cups, I just restripped the cups that I had. So what I'm going to do on this was, and I'm going to do, I already put the video, it is on my YouTube. It's where I took the acrylic paint pours, or the drip-offs or runoffs from my paintings, and I placed that on my tumbler, which is this one right here. So that's what I'm going to do here with this cup. I'll probably fast forward it through the process. All I'm going to do is take Mod Podge, and I'm just going to literally piece all my my pieces together onto the cup like a puzzle piece. So yeah, and then later on I'm going to do the decal after I epoxy the cup, after I apply the paint the dried paint drippings. I'm going to epoxy it, and then I'm going to put the decal on it, spray paint it, and then etc, etc. I'll walk you all through the process, but right now I'm going to show you the paint drippings that I have that I will be using. The paintings from the drippings turned out pretty good. The drippings not so much, but I can work with it. I have not epoxied these or epoxied these yet, but here's my paintings. It's red, yellow, and black. And there was a little bit of white. Now I did put glow-in-the-dark powder in the paints, so I am not even sure if they even glow. I could test it, but we can see if they do, which they probably, I don't know. I really don't know if it's going to or not, but it was just an experiment. If it don't work, it don't work. But here's the paintings. I'm pretty happy with those. Those came out beautifully. And so I'll show you the drippings. That's basically, I do a dirty pour on a canvas, and then this is what I get. You know, you swirl it around till you get what you want, and then everything that runs off the side of the painting is your drippings, okay? So here's my drippings. I do have them in big sheets. So here they are. You have to wait till these are absolutely dry, and when I peel this off with a freezer paper, it's going to be nice and smooth on the other side. So there's one dripping, and then there's two drippings. I had to be very careful so that they wouldn't muddle, and that was hard to do. And then of course I got this long sheet of drippings. These are all usable. Everything, guys. Don't ever throw this stuff away, because I'm telling you, you can do cool stuff with it. So here's my drippings from the paintings. So I got 3 pretty good size sheets to work with for this cup, and we will get started as soon as I move these out of the way. And I have 2 more, but they're a little bit on the darker side. I don't know if I'm going to use any of these, because I don't know how the hell I got green. But I got green. So you have to be very careful when you're doing the pours, because if you're going for a certain color and everything, it can get muddled very fast and very quick. So this is pretty cool too. Oh, this is what I had left over. I had black and white and red. And then this one I had all the colors. So the black, the white, the red, and the yellow. And then I just put them together. Let me see what it looks like on the other side. It might look cool on the other side too. Who knows? Who knows? I could probably use it for something else. But yeah, see, that's pretty cool. Okay, my razor blade is over here. So I'm just going to take my razor blade very gently. You don't have to press hard. I'm just going to separate that. But look, that's pretty cool. You can still use that for something, but it's a little bit too dark for what I'm going for right now. I want to try to stay with the red and the yellow and the black colorings. But hey, it's there if we need it. Coolamundo, coolamundo. Let's peel this one off and just see what it looks like on the underside. I can see the glow in the dark through the painting very carefully. You don't have to be rushy. Oh, see? Now look, see on this side, it has all the unique colorings, and then if you flip it over, it's just black with that in the middle. Isn't that crazy? So there's that side. Okay, that one I will not be using. I do not like how that goes. So alright then, I'm going to click over to the next video so I can go ahead and fast forward that, but that's all I'm doing on this, is I'm going to be applying the paint drippings that are completely dry with Mod Podge, and I'm just going to puzzle piece the cup and bring it together. I will bring you guys back after the cup is epoxied and spray painted with my decal on it. So basically, I will bring you guys back for the big reveal of when I peel the vinyl off of here. So I'm going to Mod Podge the paint drippings on here. Then I'm going to epoxy. I'm going to cut my decal. I'm going to apply my decal and then I'm going to spray paint. And then I will bring you guys back when I pull the decal off of the cup. Alright, does that make sense? Okay. In my mind, it seems to make sense, so hopefully this works. Alright guys, I will see you back here in a few. Whoa, okay, okay. Now before I Mod Podge it, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like up close. So I know in my video, and I might have said it before I started this video, or when I was explaining what I was going to do, was I was going to do shiny side down. But I felt with the textures of the dried paint runoffs, I think it's going to look pretty cool. So here it is. Oh geez, I'm like hardly hanging on to it. That's what you get for 30 ouncer. They are heavy. Trying to show it to you guys without the glare, and I do apologize about the glare, but here it is. The only thing I don't like right now is that I should have never cut the pieces, because now I have like a straight line. I think it's with this one right here. See how I have a straight line? I wanted to keep kind of the tear effect or the pour effect. You see how that just runs along the line there? Or like over on this side where it just literally like runs along. Doesn't give me that full when I cut it, so I will not do that again. I don't like that. I like the pure swirly of the design. I'm not going to use a razor blade next time and cut that. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is I'm going to go along here. All right, I had a phone call come through. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go through here and lightly Mod Podge it, or I'm going to apply Mod Podge. I'm going to do thin coats, because if I get it too wet, do you see that right there? It starts to, I can't see it. It starts to bubble up, so I got to be careful and not add too much at a time. I will come back down when this layer is completely dried, and I will put another layer on, but you just can't put a lot on at one time because the paint does get tacky. So you just got to take your time. Don't rush. See, like this is too wet right here. I made that too wet. Oh, I forgot to cover up that hole. Now, if you guys noticed when I was applying, or when I had everything done, all my big pieces laid down. I'll get that hole here in a minute. I used my little dots on my paper to fill in the extra areas that just needed. There's an air bubble. It's another thing too about this is that it gets air bubbles, but it's okay. Don't worry about the air bubbles because it still looks pretty good when it's epoxied. It gives it that rough texture. It's pretty cool. There, I'm just gonna leave it. See, if you mess with it too much, it gets tacky. So just lightly brush over it. Okay, where did that hole go? Right there. I do need to fix that hole. So I'm just gonna grab a little piece of my little drippies here. Let's see, what color? Yeah, that one will do fine. Now I'm just gonna cover that. Where did it go? Oh, right there. That kind of goes with the color ensemble. There. I'm just gonna lightly cover that. And that's it for that. All right, I'm gonna let it dry completely. And it's okay if you want to like Mod Podge this because it'll be easier and stiffer. So when you go to cut it, you'll get a nice clean cut and it's not gonna fall apart on you. So you just gotta take your time, no rush. And there's that. All right, guys, I'm gonna add about 2 more layers of Mod Podge on this, and then when that dries, I'm going to epoxy it, and then when I get done epoxying it and that dries, I'm going to apply the vinyl, and we're gonna do peekaboo style, and I'll bring you guys all back when it's time for me to reveal the peekaboo. And remember, it's Halloween theme. So I will see y'all in a little bit.